Hey, I'm Banjo and last year I was lucky enough to be awarded Australia's Best Sommelier. Vice has invited me down into their office and we're going to do a tasting of goon sacks. Today I've been given this, which is not really a wine glass, but given that we're tasting goon sacks, I think it's perfect. I'm just going to pour the first one here. Well, it smells like Tropicana. A little bit like passion pop, actually. The last time I drank passion pop, I think I was in year 10 at school. You'd go over to your mate's house and you'd have a bonfire and then you'd pour it on the bonfire and try and inhale the fumes. It was kind of like a pre-bong bong. This reminds me of those days. I think this is probably about a 6 out of 10. It doesn't tell you what's in it or where it's from. It's suggesting that we serve this wine with fish and chips, which I think is bullshit. Fish and chips need something a little bit salty. This has like got way too much tropical kind of sweetness. Goon sack number 2, rubbery, like hot asphalt, a bit rotten. Apart from the aromatics, which were disgusting, the palate's actually quite good. So it probably balances out to 7 out of 10. The Green Globe winner in 2014, I don't know what that means. I'm not sure if that's actually a wine award or just a box design award. The third goon sack, in a slightly smaller bag, as you can see, which I think makes it quite convenient for one of my favourite pastimes involving goon sacks, which is called Goon of Fortune. You clip it onto the clothesline or the Hills hoist out the back. You spin the Hills hoist around, everyone stands underneath it, and then wherever the goon bag stops, whoever is closest to it has to then push the tap and drink as much as they can until the goon sack is empty or until someone passes out, whichever one comes first. It smells like those Pears soaps. No redeeming features, but it's not offensive in any way. I'd give this one 7 out of 10. Yalumba, one of the biggest wineries in Australia. They produce some really good wine, but also some really rubbish wine. This is their classic dry white, so they're probably not going to tell you what's in it. It says, ever wonder what it's like to have the best of everything? Well, according to this beautifully blended white, it's delicious. That actually doesn't make any sense. Best enjoyed with the sound of grilled fish. The sound of grilled fish. So they're actually matching a wine to a sound. I think certainly the good folk at Yalumba have really gone for the upper echelons of the goon sack market. Wine number 4. It smells a bit sweaty, actually. Kind of plasticky as well. I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Wine number 5. It's a bit like perfume, like really kind of cheap old ladies' perfume. The sweetness is super off-putting for me. I think this is more a wine that you'd cook with. It's reminiscent of the kind of bad Australian art from the 80s. People with oversized heads sitting in a vineyard drinking wine, and there's people riding on horses behind them. It's really evocative of drinking bad wine. I think it's quite clever. 3 out of 10. We've got the last one. And that sugar just hits you again. It's quite easy to drink though. I reckon if you put that in the fridge for about 20 minutes, it'd actually be quite nice. It's probably a 6 out of 10. It says, try serving chilled and enjoy with lamb and tomato pastas. Tomato pastas, plural, so you need to have a few different types of pasta when you're drinking this. So after tasting all 6 of them, these were the winners. In whites, the Yalumba Classic Dry White. In reds, it was the Bordelais Premium Cabernet Merlot. You could actually taste what grape variety it was. Overall, both of these wines managed to avoid as much as possible that sugary sweetness that the other wines fell into. But they're certainly going to appeal to some people. I'm just glad I don't have to do this again in a hurry.